The alien woman had to change her human skin every night for her evil plan. The skin fused perfectly with her alien body, quickly covering her torso and then her legs. She painstakingly smoothed the skin over her dark legs like putting on stockings. But as usual, the final step hit a snag. A careless step cracked the skin on her big foot. For this perfectionist alien, that was unacceptable, so she hit the streets again to find fresh prey. After careful selection, a guy named GZ became her target. Seeing the stunning woman, GZ hurriedly stripped off his clothes, eager to jump right in. But before he could even reach out, it was like he was sinking into quicksand. His fat and muscle were instantly absorbed, leaving just an empty shell. The alien then slipped into his skin and, with high heels and black stockings, headed out to hunt again. This time fixing her sights on a spirited young man named Xiaohu. She followed Xiaohu into a bar, and unaware of the danger, he even started chatting her up. The alien smoothly invited him back to her place. Mesmerized by her sexy figure, Xiaohu thought he was in for a good time, but his body slowly began sinking, and he quickly lost consciousness. A flash of red light, and just like that, he vanished without a trace. But as the alien hunted more men, her mind started to change. She began feeling what humans feel. This is definitely one of Scarlett's most daring roles. An alien disguised in human skin, using her irresistible curves to hunt lonely men, all in a twisted attempt to become fully human. In the dead of night, she drove alone and spotted a man walking by the roadside. She immediately turned on her charm, inviting him for a ride. The man got in, unsuspecting, but stayed unusually quiet. When she removed her hat, her deformed face was revealed. Yet rather than scaring him off, she flirted subtly, leaving the man who'd never had a girlfriend before completely confused. Later, she took him home, but at the last moment she hesitated. Her heart softened. She had developed human empathy and let this poor guy go. Then, in a countryside town, while taking a bus, she locked eyes with a kind man. Craving a taste of love, she followed him home. The man was caring, gave her the best room, and even showed her around town the next day. Unable to resist, she offered her luscious lips. The man leaned in and pressed his face to hers. But just as the alien lost control, he suddenly stopped and started checking himself. He came to his senses, and shockingly forgot he was an alien. Though she could disguise herself as human, her body was completely different. Distraught, she sprinted off into the woods. There, she ran into a forest ranger, who immediately caught sinister vibes seeing her alone. He chased her down, pinned her to the ground, and tried to overpower her. But as he violently tore at her, his hands became sticky. Looking closer, he saw his palms were covered in slime. Then, when he glanced up, the beautiful woman's face transformed dramatically. The skin was torn off by herself, and Wu Yuan panicked, dashing away, afraid the woman would catch him any second. But he was clearly overthinking. The alien was weak, slumped on the ground. Once his skin was damaged, it would shrink completely, so he had to shed the broken skin. His black head appeared, pitch black like charred coal. Looking at the beautiful woman before him, he was filled with regret. He only needed to collect one last skin to become truly human, but now everything was ruined. Wu Yuan surprisingly ran back again. He quietly crept forward and suddenly doused a bucket of gasoline. The alien panicked and fled, but as a match dropped, flames engulfed her instantly, turning her into a ball of fire. She barely took a few steps before collapsing completely, finally becoming a ghostly figure in the snow.